everybody, welcome back. Guess what time it is? It is time for our weekly roundup, where I go over all of the eyeshadow palettes I used over the past week and I rank them from least liked to most liked. Now this week I have 10 slots, and I know this is late, okay, but give me grace, because remember last week was the makeup show in New York with Danessa and Linda Hallberg and James Malloy. Okay, so this is just a little late, but that's all right. Okay, right? Yes. We'll get back on track. Now, I also wanted to say, the video before this one, I talked about the golden palette that I seemed to find on Natasha Denona's website. Tried to put it up on Reddit and everything. And now it seems like more and more people are like, oh my God, look at this. So I was able to purchase it, but I got up this morning and it was refunded. The order was canceled because they said that it was mistakenly put on the website before the release. It seems that they make a lot of mistakes around their releases. But also, if you have the gold palette from Natasha, this one, old school one, then 9 of the shades in here are shades that are in the golden, whenever that's going to come out. So that's 9 out of 15 shades. So if you already have the gold and it's doing well, you don't need the golden. It seems like the only thing they did was like take out the greens and teals. But as soon as we have more info, I'll be sure to swatch the shades that are already in there. Maybe we can have some comparisons and some dupes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have 10 slots and lots of palettes repeat throughout, which is different. And I have notes because of that, because it's just confusing because I used a lot of the same palettes throughout the week. All right, so at number 10, it's the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. This was a super simple look. For the end of the week, I believe it was. I don't even know if it was a busy day. It was a tiring day. I think, what was it, like Wednesday, a confirmation that I do have sleep apnea. So that, I think, explains some stuff. But I just feel like I'm perpetually exhausted. I mean, it's also because of other things, but I think the sleep apnea definitely contributes to it. So yeah, I think I woke up late. I was like, I need a quick look, but I also need a little bit of Pat McGrath. And so I did this look here. I really liked seeing Pat McGrath represented at the Met Gala. What was it, like last week? She did, or I guess her team did, a lot of the looks. It was so cool to see. Because, you know, sometimes we need like signs of life from Pat McGrath, because she'll like disappear and we don't even see her. But I just love that she's still living her best life. She's doing her. She's not worried about this brand that still has her name on it that she seems to have nothing actually to do with. I just really thought that was cool. She was like on the Drew Barrymore show. I don't know. I'm just like, yes, Pat, you are still an icon, dame. All right, so that was number 10. Super simple look, nothing special. Number 9 is a combination from Cosmic Beauty. I used the Royal Rose palette along with the Delicious Delights palette. So this was one of my, I think, just playing around with makeup, doing something different, combining colors I typically would not. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't one of my faves, but it wasn't one of my like hates. I love when I just try different things. I think I was trying for like a crease kind of thing going on. I was just putting colors on my eyes. Definitely a look that is in a previous video, so make sure you check that out. But it was just really fun. Whenever I'm wanting like colorful looks, I'm often turning to Cosmic Beauty and or Blend Bunny. So these palettes, the Cosmic Beauty palettes, are just really some of my faves. And I kind of wish they would have stuck with Cosmic brushes. I think that just makes them stand out a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not a brand owner. Number 9, another combination. This time it was the Cosmic Beauty Gothic palette This is their smallest palette, all purple. And I combined that with a palette that I really like, the Menagerie Sugar High palette. So again, just combining some bold colors to do something different. Just not colors or palettes I would typically, I think, mix with one another. Actually, they look kind of good together. I don't know. I just really, really like the shimmers in here, and I just enjoyed this entire palette. So putting those together was just something fun for me, just wanting, again, to put some colors that I wouldn't necessarily put together to do a fun look. Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. I love it. Number 7. There's a lot happening. So number 7 was the Blooming Romance palette from Danessa Myricks. Now, since I took both Groundwork palettes to the makeup show, a lot of the shades are not in here. They're actually in my kit pack. But here's the Blooming Romance packaging. You can see a lot of it is empty because it is in here. So, which is one of the coolest things about these Groundwork palettes is that you can take the shades out, move them about, or pop them into another magnetic palette. And so this is one that I used during the show. And yeah, I only took, for the makeup show, I only took the Groundwork palettes, and I actually think I threw in some Cleona shimmers that I just didn't use. I only stuck with Danessa. But I really like this look. It was really simple, it was really easy, and it was all Danessa. And at number 6 is the Beauty Bay Rich palette. Here it is. Now, I think I now have 3 Beauty Bay palettes: Rich, Reckless Romance, and Earthy. And I'm really liking Beauty Bay. Yeah, like I feel like the palettes that I have kind of cover a lot of the other palettes that they have in terms of shades. But if there are other ones you think that I would like, or maybe that you really like, let me know, because I'm really enjoying their palettes. Before this, I had one of their palettes like a couple years ago, and I really liked it, but I felt like it was too bulky, so I got rid of it. But I think I'm really liking like the 12 pan, 16 pan, 9 pan. I'm kind of liking those a lot more than the bigger ones. So if there are ones you recommend, let me know. I know I saw a bit ago that they were having like a 3 for 2 sale or something. Not that I need anything else, but if there are ones you recommend, let me know, and maybe I'll put that on my list to be purchased in the future. Now, number 5, we're gonna take a detour back, and this is where I used Delicious Delights again. You're gonna get used to this. Gothic again. And I paired it with, or paired these with, the Blends palette from Blend Bunny. Again, whenever I'm looking for a colorful look, it's most likely either Cosmic Beauty, Blend Bunny, or a combination. So these are just my go-tos for especially mattes, but also shimmers when I want something just like boom pow, super cool in your face. I just love combining these two. I would say that these are the 2 brands I combine the most. Isn't that interesting? So, super cool look, super fun to do, and I apparently love combining these 2 brands together a lot. Now, number 4, Danessa Myricks makes yet another appearance, and this time it is her Lightwork Volume 3 palette. So, I know that she has like a light work 4 and 5 and everything, but I'm still just working on this one. I just wanted to play around again with her products, and I love this palette. I will say that as my eyelids age, as they become a little aged, we all know that cream shadows can get all creasy and stuff in the eyes. So yeah, that's happening in general with my eyeshadow, but I'm kind of fine with it. I put down a primer, a base, and I just go ahead and live my best life. But I really, really enjoy these. These shades just have so much impact. They're just really pretty, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about it. I just really love these, and being able to combine like her more matte stuff like the Groundworks with all the shimmery juiciness shades that she's got here is always really fun. Now, number 3, we're going back again, going back around, and we're coming to the Blends palette from Blend Bunny. This was a super simple look, just an all matte look. I didn't even plan to do an all matte look. Excuse. That's the homemade iced coffee right there. I didn't even plan to do an all matte look, but I've really been feeling the all mattes. I don't know if that's going to be my next era that I'm going into. But yeah, this was really simple, really easy. And I don't think you can go wrong with just having a good like matte rainbow palette. Now, I did see that they've come out with other ones the brand has that to me seem really similar. I feel like I have all of the shades in here in the Blends palette. I don't need to get any of the other ones. But let me know if there are ones that you really like. But I've just been rocking with the Blends. I mean, I have other palettes from the brand, but I haven't gotten any recently just because I feel like I have those all already. All right, I think those are all the repeats. Now, Danessa is back. Okay, I know I'm gonna chill out on her, okay? I'm gonna chill out on her, but you can see that I actually really do like her brand. Because I wear it all the time, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to not have that in there all the time, but for me, it's nice to see when people actually use stuff rather than using it like once and being like, oh my god, I love it, and then never using it again. But I feel like I'm going the other way where it's like, okay, can you use something else? Okay. But this was one of my favorite, like this is one of my favorite looks to do, period. It's just really simple with the Groundwork, the original, the neutrals. So again, here are the shades that I took with me in this little kit pack. And then if you need to see the packaging, this is the original Groundwork, and you can see these are the shades that I took out and put in the kit pack. But what I've really been enjoying doing is like doing a very simple, maybe like a brownish, like matte eye look with some winged liner and a red lipstick. Like, boom pow. Like that is a look that I've really been enjoying since like last year. When I want something simple, but with like a little bit of that, whatever this is, I go for that. Just a cool, like simple eye with a winged liner using that tourmaline shade, the black shade, and then popping on a red lipstick and going about my business. Just such a classic look, I think, or at least it's classic me. And I wore this, of course, to meet Miss Danessa, and I feel like it was the best choice because I wasn't doing too much, I wasn't doing too little, I was showing up for my cousin, okay? It was lovely. I loved it. And at number 1, a green look that I did with another combination. I used the Wealthy Chic palette from Colored Raine. I combined it with the Earthy palette from Beauty Bay. And I rounded all of it out with the Okavango Safari palette from Nomad Cosmetics. So a lot of combos this week, just not even intentionally. I think I was just like, I want to do looks. So I really liked this palette. I felt real cute. Green is becoming a color that I really enjoy. I think I also had on a necklace from Jan. Like I just felt really cute, and I was just like, this green is amazing, which I don't know that I would have said like y'all. I don't know that I would have said like 2 years ago. So yeah, that's it. Update, I think we're pretty sure I have sleep apnea. So that's fun. So moving along with figuring out what that will mean, and you know, whether or not I can make a CPAP machine look super sexy. My clients think I can. I was like, I don't even think I'm that good, y'all. Anyways, but yeah, it's really interesting to talk with people. Like, so many people have sleep apnea. Yeah, so it's something my clients have been talking about a lot more, and I'm like, guess what? Me too. Yeah, so I will let you know how that goes. I know my brother has, like, I remember my brother having it since when, like, we were kids. Anyway, y'all, the exhaustion is just making me babble. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Let me know what you used this week. Also, let me know if you have recommendations from Beauty Bay, just to put on my list of things. It doesn't mean I'm going to get anything, but if you're like, you would love this, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I apologize for always having the groundwork or something else Danessa in the roundup. Like, I'm going to try not to. You probably want to see other things. So I'm going to try to just chill out if I can. Anyways, I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you're continuing to take care of yourself. And I also hope that I have not rambled you to absolute oblivion. I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.